hello in Turkish is merhaba. Merhaba, and welcome back to my studio here in Turkey, where I'm sharing the story of my maternal grandfather, S. Ralph Harlow, and his influence in my life. In this video, we will be launching the Harlows off to fulfill the Great Commission and introducing Smyrna to you over a century ago. This history begins in 1911 when S. Ralph and his bride Marion were commissioned by the American Board of Foreign Missions to Western Turkey. With its famous signature of its president Samuel B. Capon, Harlow, at the age of 25, was to be the chaplain of the International College, and having graduated from Harvard, he would also be teaching sociology. Take a look at my grandmother, Marion, also a graduate of Radcliffe. Our splendid investment in the foreign field. Yes, indeed. In August 1912, we sailed for Turkey, where Mrs. Harlow and I were assigned to the International College of Smyrna. We were part of a wider movement which includes hospitals, dispensaries, secondary and graded schools. Written by my grandfather. Coming from New York, the voyage took between 40 and 90 days to get to Smyrna, depending on the wind and weather. Through the keyhole called the Rock of Gibraltar and to the other end of the Mediterranean, bordering on Iran, Iraq, Syria, and Greece, to name a few. Not far from Egypt, Libya, but also Israel. But what would be found? What do you imagine it was like in Smyrna, Turkey, in 1911, 1912? Let's take a look. It truly was a cosmopolitan city, with the Turks, the Jews, the Armenians, the Greeks living all together there, and the Levantine community of commerce. The term Levant comes from the French word meaning rising, the rising sun, as well as the Orient. The Levantine community was here for roughly 500 years, which included the British, Austrian, French, German, Dutch, and Italians. Lots of commerce, importing, exporting from all these various countries, all to say it was a bustling harbor city. Just imagine figs and olives, 5,000 camels in Smyrna alone, coming from the far east, bringing silk and carpets. The costumes, boats, and fishermen, and the great need for people of education, vision, faith, and purpose. A lot can happen from the age of 25 to 35. And that certainly was true in my grandfather's life. Join me as I re-present his story.